would you introduce yourself with just short sentence?
Beg your pardon? The opening sentence?
Yes, just your introduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Alona Epstein. I'm Israeli composer, and I'm very happy to be here for this interview with my friend Jinky.
Thank you so much, Alona. I'm so happy to have you here today. We met through the Volkswagen Festival. You were director there. I had such a pleasant moment and memories with all amazing composers at the time. And then since then, I have so much deep and close friendship with you, and it's an honor to have you today.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have known some of your background or information, but for our audience, could you walk us through some your childhood and a little bit of story how you become have a musical career now?
I can tell that I was born in Baku, Azerbaijan. It's a beautiful place, a complete mixture of Eastern and Western cultures. My mother is a musician.
Oh, wow.
So she was a harmony and music analysis teacher. So I got my first lessons, including composition lessons with my mom. I think my house was always full of sounds.
Wow.
My mother is a professional musician. My father was an amateur musician.
Wow.
And we had many musicians coming to our house. We had many sounds around, from classical music to jazz, from Tchaikovsky to Ella Fitzgerald.
Wow.
And obviously, I started to play piano at age of 3.
Wow, 3.
Yeah, that's a funny story. My grandmother was a secretary of music academy, so she just needed kids for the piano practice of students, so she subscribed me at age of 3. So I had to start to play, and in fact, I composed my first musical piece at age of 5.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's piano piece?
It was a song for voice and piano.
Wow.
I still remember it. So I started composing in a very early age, and when I was young, it was not even a question, what should I do when I grow up? I was sure that I'm going to be a composer. Later, I got some other interests because I was sent to study in a special class for gifted kids, for gifted in mathematics and science. So I remember I loved it very much, and I even participated in math competitions in my city, and won a first place one time, but I didn't get the medal.
Wow.
Because it was the policy of the place, they had to give it to someone else.
I see.
I remember it's one of the memories from my childhood. I can tell that Azeri music, also I like it very much, influenced me very much. Also I studied Makamat in music school. It was a part of the program, but I don't think the sounds actually influenced me, but the culture, the atmosphere of cosmopolitan city, which Baku was when I was a child, it's influenced me the most.
I see.
As kids, we were all, playing together. Baku had many different communities from all the different nationalities. So we were playing together in spring, celebrating.
Oh, wow.
Navruz Bayram, which is
Mm-hmm.
New Year,
Mm-hmm.
in Azeri and in Turk cultures, and
Mm-hmm.
we had a Jewish Pesach,
Ah,
and we had an Orthodox Russian and an Armenian Pascha. So
okay.
we were
Wow.
exchanging the food, the presents.
Mm.
So it's something I was grown up with. It was a
Wow.
happy time, you know.
Yeah, that sounds so lovely. Wow.
I think it, and the other thing that made a lot of impact
Mm-hmm.
on my composition and on
Mm-hmm.
my theoretical thought
Mm-hmm.
is, you know, the culture of the bazaar, the
Mm.
open market,
Mm-hmm.
and probably the custom of buying, getting stuff in a very non-assertive way, collecting many, many different unconnected items. I think this is something which is very vivid, very present in my composition, and probably on research too.
Right, right, right. Wow. That's beautiful memories and
Yeah.
experiences from your childhood. Wow. Wow, that's I should visit Baku one day.
You certainly should.
Yeah.
It's one of
Yeah.
the beautiest places in the world.
Yeah. So is that how you getting into Israel from Baku?
In 1990, we immigrated to Israel. It was not an easy choice, but it was a civil war in Baku. So,
Ah,
in
I see.
fact, you were asking in previous conversation about exile. We were asked to leave,
Ah, I see. I see. Mm.
and so
So,
we
I see.
So we decided to
Move
go
to.
to Israel. We choose to go to Israel over
Mm-hmm.
US. Also, part
Mm-hmm.
of my family is in US,
Mm-hmm.
but we wanted to go to Israel. So
Mm.
since 1990, we're here. Actually, my first uh, official composition education I got here with Professor Leon Shadlovsky, rest in peace.
That was my next question. Oh, amazing. Great.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead. Go ahead.
Leon Shadlovsky, rest in peace, was one of the most important people in my life. I met
Mm.
him when I was 21 or 22.
Okay.
It's few years that he's not with us, and I'm missing him badly. The
See.
connection of many, many years.
I see.
I started to study with him, and it's was he was a really special teacher, I think. So he passed away now.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I teach my students, I
Mm-hmm.
also think about him. I think what he should, what he would say, what he would advise. Even though he's not here
Right.
with us, he's with me
Right.
always.
Right. Of course. So do you
And
remember? Oh, go
he
ahead.
was the one. He was the one to make me actually to believe that that I should be composer. That it was the right choice for me. He gave me
Mm-hmm.
so much
Mm-hmm.
confidence.
Wow.
As a young woman, I was very insecure, you know, an
Right.
immigrant, not really speaking the language of the place. And I was very lucky to meet someone like him in a very early stage of my
Mm-hmm.
music career.
Right. Do you have any special memory with him while you're studying with him?
Well, I have so many.
So many, like maybe best one. Probably it's
The
hard to
best
pick.
one.
It's hard to pick.
Wow, it's hard to pick. We should have a complete, an entire interview only on Leon Shudlovsky. So
I
because
see.
so many memories, and not only I have those memories. I think it's a generation, few generation of composer which he educated, and we owe him.
Right.
We owe him big time.
I see, I see. Then now you're an educator. So what's something young composers are facing now that you wish have been talked about when you were starting out?
Well, teaching composition is actually the main thing I do right now. And I think I'm a very passionate teacher. I think it's a huge privilege to be involved in this creative, emotional, and intellectual development of those young people. I have fabulous students. I'm very lucky. I find these younger people, this new generation, I teach young composers from teenagers, people who are maybe not so young in the age, but very young as a composer. And I think this generation, those people are smarter than us. They are exposed to so much information, which has both benefits, but also disadvantages, because there are too many things. It's very hard to select. So I think that they do have benefits, because as a teachers, we are more aware of our psychological impact on these young people. I think we teach in a more sensitive, less authoritative way. Also, I had a very good experience with my teacher, but it's not everybody experienced his early stage career in this way. Right. I was lucky, but I think that not just me, but also my colleagues, we teach in a more sensitive way. We are giving more freedom, more space to self-development to these young people.
Amazing.
And this is the way it should be in nowadays, because they are smarter, they are exposed to many things. Also, I think it's very important, at least for me, to build a very rational program for both compositional and analytical study for those young people. So this is something I learned from Leon Shadlovsky recent piece, that one should work with the program and should change the program to adjust it to the people that you teach. I hope, I think I'm doing a good job. At least I try my best.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Yes.
Wow, that's so inspiring. I've known you for a long time, so I can imagine how you teach, how love your, students like with all your heart and passion, and like musical knowledge. I believe in you. You're such a great teacher.
Thank you. Thank you, Jinky.
So
I'm trying my best.
You do. You do. So I'm more curious about your work. I mean, I love your work performed, and I listen to your work, and you're such a great composer. So
Thank you.
yeah. So first of all, your work often engaged with the text and literature. Do you remember the first time a piece of literature made its way into your music?
Well, if I speak about the first time I was dealing with text, I should go to my early childhood.
Then much earlier.
When I was 11 years old, I was in the most serious way writing opera about exiles.
I see, I
I
see.
guess that was the first preoccupation with the text, but in general, I'm very passionate, and not only about literature, but also about the visual art. I think that music is not something that exists in vacuum. It's all correlated. So my music is often based on some narratives or some literature sources or any other external sources of inspiration. But I'm also creating my own narratives, which are reflection on existing literature sources. So I have a piece which is called Casa Tomada, the house taking over. It is based on the story of Julio Cortázar, but it's not a Julio Cortázar Casa Tomada. About my own story, which I built as a reflection to this Julio Cortázar story. So
I see. Wow.
and I also, I used to write prose, so
right.
I'm not a professional on this, but both of librettos for my two operas are my creation. They are based on my own texts.
Wow. So you also work in your own libretto in that case, right? So
Yeah.
how does that work? How was the process of handling text or story and music at the same time?
Well, I don't really know. It's just, I guess, it's just working together. I have both text and the music and stage ideas. So I work on all of this together. Sometimes I'm using as a literary text.
I see.
For example, my opera, which is called The Liberation of Francesca, is after Francesca Caccini opera, The Liberation of Rogero, but I rewrite this opera and
I see. Wow.
And I use some other texts in Italian, in Latin, from the Malleus Maleficarum, from the witches books, or witches hammer, it's called in English. So I use many literary texts,
right? So
elaborating in my music.
Right. So you just mentioned that you can read in French and Azerbaijan, maybe? Azerian, and then what else? Like English, of course. So do you have like multilingual speaker?
Well, my native language is Russian, actually, not Azeri.
Okay. So maybe
in Baku of my time, everybody was speaking Russian because it was a part of Soviet.
Right.
Russian is my native language, and if I have to choose which language to read, also I'm living here in Israel for more than 30 years, I would choose Russian over other languages. Then Azeri, I studied at school. I don't really read Azeri because I don't have to.
I see.
But when I go there, I understand.
Right.
It's like ancient Turkish, so it's very interesting language.
I see.
And when I came here to Israel in 1990, apparently, even before, when we were as a Jewish family in the Union, we studied some Hebrew, our language. But I actually learned Hebrew here in Israel, and English, of course, everybody studies English. And then in university, I studied French, then Italian, and then German.
Wow, 6 languages. Wow.
I don't speak all of them,
But
but
you understand.
I can understand.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to read 3 languages daily, at least, because I think
Oh,
if I don't do it, I just forget.
yeah. Wow. Wow.
So
How,
daily, I think it's a good training to read at least three different languages.
so how do you practice 3 languages in every day? Like you read it or you're listening or you speak?
Well, I don't have to speak Italian
Right, right.
or French, but I was dealing with Messian, so I had to read French.
French.
I cannot speak the language, but I can read and translate and the
Wow.
material. If I watch a movie and it's in Italian, so I would put
Wow.
Italian subtitles just
Uh-huh.
to study the language.
Right.
Same with German. I cannot say I speak 6 languages. I do speak fluently. If you can call my English fluent,
Yeah, sure.
I do
Wow.
practice speaking 3 languages, and all the rest I study, and I want to learn more languages. I think it's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I want to study Spanish in the future. I want to study more French, probably, because
Mm-hmm.
I need for the research.
Mm-hmm.
I want to study Japanese and Korean.
Wow. Let me know when you're interested in studying Korean. I'll
Yeah, I
definitely.
have a student who studied Korean by herself. She says it's
Ah,
so she's surprising us every time she comes and.
aha, I see. Well, I should learn, some guidance from you how to, learn these like diverse languages because I'm interested in few or several languages in my lifetime, but it's hard to get engaged to, learn how to read, how to understand or speak or, listening and stuff like that. But I think it's definitely putting your time on the each language, right? But you need to
Yeah, and
practice.
it's open a different space in the brain, I was told. So,
Right, right. So that's definitely another world of scholarship, I think.
well, I think this part is actually easy, and you just have to do it, and then it works.
Right, right. That's true. That's true. And along with your composer career, you received major awards for your orchestral works. Is there one piece that feels like a turning point in your career, like artistically or personally?
Well, also I was lucky enough to get 2 prizes for my 2 orchestral pieces. Both of them, by the way, were submitted anonymously.
Mm-hmm.
It was anonymous submission, so I was very surprised I won. And the judges were surprised as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a chamber piece of mine called Once Sensory Dream. That is my best piece so far.
Mm.
And I never submitted it to any compositional competition or
Mm-hmm.
prize. But still, I think it's a best piece of mine, and not the orchestral pieces actually.
Ah, I see. Good to know.
But getting my piece performed in Berlin
Mm-hmm.
in concert house, it was a big deal for me.
Right.
I was a student there, MA student, and I won this competition, so I was very happy to go there and hear my piece in this
Right.
young Euro composers
Mm-hmm.
festival. It was a turning point
Mm-hmm.
because later I got a scholarship for my PhD studies.
Right.
Things were easier after.
I see.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, personally, having an orchestra commission is just huge. So I totally.
It was not a commission,
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's still orchestra, piece performance.
Orchestra piece, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
performance.
In fact, I don't have more orchestral pieces. I have only two, and two of them were performed on major festivals. So it's a big success to get it.
Right.
It was a big success to get it, I think.
Right. That's great opportunity. I encourage young composers to, find more opportunity like that.
Yeah. But you just have to be lucky. It's
You're
not,
right. I know, right?
it happens or it's not. And I actually believe in anonymous submissions because I always do, and it worked for me. So for several times,
Yeah, I still
I
get rejection too.
encourage both young and older composers to submit whenever it's an anonymous submission because sometimes you are just lucky and you have your piece performed or winning.
Right. Then that reminds me like Vox Femina Festival.
Well, in Vox Femina Festival,
Yeah.
we were an anonymous submission because we actually wanted to have composers from different countries and from different, cultural environment and from background and also from different ages. So we asked people to send some resume, but the first choice was by the piece itself, not the composer. And also we encouraged people to send different pieces for different categories. So then we had more choice to choose where to set. And we always tried, to put the composer who didn't get a performance in 1 year, just to ask him again for a piece for the next year. It's up to the production which piece you choose, if it's the right length or orchestration. But it's not actually you choosing the composer, but choosing the right piece for the festival.
For the festival, right? Yeah. So could you tell us a little bit more about the Vox Femine, how to birth of the festival, and what was the question or challenge you were trying to working on through the wonderful Vox Femine festival?
Well, Vox Femina is my baby.
Oh,
it's a festival that I'm very proud that I created it once upon a time, and it was a surprise that it was going so well. I didn't expect. I think that it was a very important step for me as an artist and as a person, and not only for me, but also for another women in my women artists in my country. I think in the first time in our lives, we could decide what we do, how we do it, without feeling, rejected, without feeling undervalued, and without asking favors from anyone. So it was and it is a wonderful network to bring many brilliant brains to work together and to review so many good contemporary and historical pieces composed by women composers.
Right, right.
I'm so proud of this project.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm not in charge of this festival now. We have a rotation because I believe that other women should try and run the festival as well. Was the idea behind the festival that each one could be a leader, could be a president of, not president, but a
Director.
chairperson,
Yeah,
director of
yeah,
this festival. So I
right.
think it's an important step in women empowerment to run a festival of your own.
Wow, that's amazing. So naturally have your like big leadership, as a musician, and you stepping down this, big position, but share this leadership together and building the community together is how I see and how I, think it's very important and, like deep lesson from you when I was there. So just still, I have a connection, very good connection with Vox Femina and of course through you. And I hope, more composers to know about this, wonderful festival and have more networking through this. So I hope that, Vox Femina lives forever.
I hope this.
Yeah.
I hope too.
Wow, that is
We should put a
wonderful.
slogan: "Vox Femina forever."
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I'm taking this from you. This our
Yeah.
next,
Yeah, go for it.
slogan.
Yeah. And I have a little bit more questions of a different side of as a professional composer and teacher. So has becoming a mother might changed many things, right? So
Wow,
yeah. So
definitely.
how you handle all these like different position of roles in your life and as a mom, as a teacher, as a composer, as a director, as a chair of the institution, how would you do that?
Wow, it's a challenging question. Having a family, having children, it changes everything in woman career. I got married and got divorced twice and have two children. Having children, it changes everything and it's nothing to do about it. But you just have to adjust, But children, they do tend to grow up.
Right, right.
So the time to shine, it comes. They
Mhm.
do grow up. And also, I think that being a parent, having your own children, raising them, it is a very important aspect for many people, not for everyone,
Right.
It doesn't work for everyone, but for many people, not only women, also for, men, it's a very important aspect of life. And I don't think that one who is willing to be a parent should choose one over the other. It's just a question of adjusting. Women have to put their career on hold when they have. And as someone who directed Vox Femina, we experience it for years, and it's also always happened that in our rehearsals, some of our performers would be breastfeeding and another is pregnant. So it's part of our network, but
Right.
it's part of working with female community, and we just have to embrace it and
Right. Right.
adjust.
Right. Wow. It's
But definitely, I don't think that one should choose one thing over the other. And we can't do both, not in the same time.
right. Being a parenting and a mother and a professional, composer, so it affects each other or like musically or just being part of life. How do you see it?
Well, it's inseparable because once you have children, you have children. So you have to be a parent. So I think if to speak about the composition, it does affect. When my children were very young, I could write only very short pieces because the timetable was very tough.
Right.
As I grow up, I have an opportunity to compose longer pieces.
I see.
For instance, this year I was composing a piece which is almost half an hour, and I did it relatively quick. But it's because my younger son is 9 years old now. He's not a baby. I couldn't imagine doing this earlier. Also, I think my opera, it has very short episodes, but it's up to my schedule because you have to do things and then you have to cut. It's sometimes it affects the way you compose, at least for me, you know. But now it's getting longer. I guess it's the age.
Right.
So my age, not only my children's age. So.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I have experience with like meeting with a mom and professional musicians. So they have like sort of like difficulties to being a mom and being a professional musician. And, they need a wisdom to, take care of all this, like not even being a mother, but being a professional musicians and, like so much roles as a person or a family members, but it reminds me, how hard you push yourself to take care of everything. So it's so much inspiring, and it's our audience learns so much from you of this, especially, a mother, or they just have a child, but even have a professional position. I assume there are a lot of obstacles, face. But thank you so much for sharing this wisdom.
It's a lot of obstacles, and I think it's. But it's historically. Think about Clara Schumann. Had 8 kids.
I know, right?
She was performing, and she was, I think, the first woman to perform when she was in later stages of pregnancy. It was very brave.
Right.
And after Robert Schumann passed away, after he died, she just, according to what I was reading, she just had to put her kids, to leave her kids with the family, and she went to perform. Right. I think it's even more difficult for the performers,
right,
than
yes,
for the composers.
right. That's true. That's true. Either taking them to their workplace, or just leave them, home and just live for work, right?
Many professional musicians, they just take their kids to work. So at least in Israel, you come to rehearsal and you bring your child.
I mean, I love the environment anyway, but because just the place open to have, the family, and and having kids is not a problem, right? But some places not really easy to access to those, environment to bring their kids into their workplace. So that's always like a little bit of uh, issue to discuss how to, solve this problem in their workplace with like little kids. So you give so much lessons today.
Well, it works for one place. It could not work for another. So it's really a lesson.
Well, maybe this is a little bit different stage of your career, but I was wondering, you served on juries and contribute to the culture policy. Have those roles changes how you viewed your own work or how you write?
Huge compliment that I was asked to serve as a jury member. It's also a great opportunity for me to learn so many wonderful, to review so many wonderful pieces. I think it affects me in a way that I'm as a composer, as a teacher, I'm more open to other ways of thinking because I'm exposed to so many pieces. I hope it makes me more sensitive as a musician because there are many musical styles that I wouldn't be exposed to if I wasn't part of these juries. So I learned so much from it. I don't think it affects my own composition, but I would never know,
Right.
Sometimes you get things affecting on your composing years after, and you have to figure if from where it comes.
Right. That's
So
true.
I cannot tell you now, but I will when I know.
Right. That's true. Yeah, sometimes the inspiration or like experiences came after, like,
It could be
sometimes.
years
Yeah,
after, and
yeah.
then and not always you can figure that
Right.
was this particular
Right.
experience that made you to
Mm-hmm.
think or to compose in this way.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Do you still working as a jury there, or you
Whenever they
ask
call
you?
me,
Ah,
whenever someone is asking me,
uh-huh.
I have a good score reading and it's fun for me. So
Sure.
whenever anybody asks, I do it.
Great, awesome. We probably can do like Crowful Squad together and create a small concerts in the future.
Welcome.
So this is our last question today for you, and we can talk after more. So, if you could dream up a collaboration that breaks all your current boundaries, what would it be and who could be involved?
Well, I have so many answers
Uh-huh.
to these questions,
Uh-huh.
but I will try to focus on one. I think my current dream is actually establishing the International Young Composers, Young Creators Forum and Net.
Ah,
So it's a big dream. I
right,
don't know
but
when and how I do it. There are so many composers and artists that I would like to work with. It's a list.
right.
And it's not only, about making music together, making art together.
Right.
I think this idea is about bringing young, talented people to work together. Look how many bad things happen right now.
Right.
Wars and, as a
Yeah.
society, I think we clearly fail to provide a better future for our kids.
Kids, yes.
I feel a necessity to apologize to my students and to my kids that this is the road that they have to grow up in.
Right.
But these young people, they do need to survive, and they couldn't do it without working together, without talking to each other. And this idea is not a new, of course, but
Right.
situation right now. I think it requires to do something about it.
Yeah.
And I think they have to survive, and we should bring them the
Right.
keys to
Right,
do it.
right. That's so important. Yes, yes, yes. So beautiful dream,
So,
and it's possible to,
so
realize it. I believe it, how I mean your dream is just so important nowadays, and really I mean, yeah, it's re important to provide the better environment, by adults to kids, how they ha going through these situations is not fair, as you said.
yeah.
So yeah, so I agree. Wow, that is so much great conversation today. And I love to hear more about the ACL uh collaboration or something. So I can,
Okay.
yeah, note.
We finished the interview, right?
Yeah, yeah. So thank you so
So
much for a bit, yeah, relax,
okay.
more.
Okay, so thank
Okay,
you,
my pleasure.
and we will be in touch.
Yeah, sure. Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao, bye.